Hi, this is Sean from the channel Wolf Dog Moon, and today we're going to be teaching you a classic by The Who called Bargain. If you like this content, please smash that like button, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications so you don't miss our next upload, and let us know what you think in the comments. If this is a song you'd like to learn, we'll teach it to you. Just put it in the comments below and we'll try to get a video up. Let's get this started. Okay, the first thing you're going to do is you're going to take your capo right here. And my capo's not that great, so you're going to put your capo on the first fret. And what I like to do is double up because my capo's getting old and it's not that great. It should sound like that. Now, as I've explained in previous videos, once you put the capo on, wherever you put it on, everything's I tell you as far as instructions is relative to the capo. So because the capo is on the first fret, the second fret now is referred to as the first fret. So the second fret is now the first fret. Okay, so song starts out with an A7, and what you're going to do is put your pinky finger on the E, A, D string in the second fret, and then you're going to take your middle finger and you're going to put it on the B string in the second fret. And then you're going to pluck from the A string down. So you're going to be doing 5 strings like that. And then all you're going to do to play the next chord, it ends up being like an A sus, suspended 4 or something. But it sounds like this. You're just going to take your ring finger and you're going to keep your middle finger down on that B string, but you're going to put your ring finger on the B string in the 3rd fret, and it sounds like this. So the introduction is like this as follows. Like that. So you're strumming, it's like down, up, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, 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 up, down, down. So that's the intro to the song, and you'll be incorporating that later. So once we get to that, you'll understand that. But so you got the A7. Now you're basically gonna be doing an A chord now. But what you're gonna do is you're gonna use your pointer finger to bar just these 3 strings. It doesn't matter if this string can't ring, but if it rings, that doesn't really matter anyway. But you're really just trying to push these 3 strings down, and it becomes kind of like an A5 power chord, and so it sounds like this. So the pinky kind of gets, it's all right. You kind of want the pinky, you want this high E string to be dead string, and to sound like this, so it won't ring. So you end up with a chord like this. Okay, so that's that chord. So you're going to be playing from this open A string down like that, but the high E will be dead. So it's like this. And then you're going to throw in some more percussion type sounds and dead strings by just lightly lifting your pointer finger off the strings. You just release the pressure and it should make a sound like that. So it's like, so you just practice doing that. So it's good to just practice some different rhythms, because this song's a little bit challenging because it's kind of based on feel and accenting the downstrokes, and to get that percussion and feel that Pete Townsend does, like that. So let's I'll take you through from the beginning, from the intro, and into the verse. The other chord you're doing is a G5, but so you got your on the 3rd fret, the low E string, you're gonna use your middle finger to push that down, and then you're gonna be putting your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the B string, and then the high E string, you're gonna squeeze your pinky right underneath that, and that's a G5. But you're really just playing the high part of that. You don't have to worry about this low part, but it's okay if you incorporate that in, because the variation on this song is actually preferred, and it's fine once I show you how the song is. It's kind of a wild song to play. So let me start from the beginning, from the intro. So the other chord, you're going to go from the G5 like that, and you have to go pretty quick. So you're going to strum the G5, and then the next chord is a D chord, and the D chord is 2nd fret. You're going to use these 2 fingers, your pointer finger and your middle finger, in the 2nd fret. So you're going to use your pointer finger on the D string. I mean, not the D string, the G string. And then you're going to use your middle finger on the B string. I mean the high E string. Oh, I'm getting all confused here. Sorry about that. So the high E string. And then the B string. So I was getting ahead of myself. Sorry. You're going to use your ring finger on the B string like this. So let me start from the top so I'm not to create confusion. Pointer finger, 2nd fret of the G string. Middle finger on the high E string of the 2nd fret, and then your ring finger on the B string of the 3rd fret. And you're going to be playing from the open D right here down. So you're only playing 4 strings like that. But you're going to go from this to this quick. Okay? So let's take it from the top, from the intro. I'm glad he lose me to find you. I'm glad he give up all I got to win you. I'm gonna run and never stop. I paid a price just to win you. Surrender my good life for bad to win you. I'm gonna drown on some man and call it a bargain. The best I ever had. The best I ever had. So let me run through that again, because I got a little excited, a little ahead of myself. So you're going to be going from that A power chord that I showed you, like this, to the G, to the D, like that. And you're going to repeat that. So you can throw in the dead strings by actually just laying these other fingers over the strings lightly in between. So it's kind of like a... like that. In the D like that. And then for the next part, you're going to be doing an C add 9, and that is 3rd fret, middle finger on the A string, 2nd fret of the D string, you're going to use your pointer finger, and then these 2 fingers right here, your ring finger is going to go on the B string in the 3rd fret, and your pinky, you're going to squeeze it right underneath on the high E string, and that's a C add 9. Don't worry about this string right here. It'll probably be dead. And that's good. That's fine. You don't want that one to ring. And it's okay if it does. It still sounds good. So you're going to go from that to the D, and then you're gonna put your pinky on the high E string, and then go back to the D, and then from there you're gonna go to an F chord, and I've showed you that in previous videos, but I do it this way. You're gonna fret the low E string with your thumb. You're gonna put your ring finger on the 3rd fret of the A string, and then you're gonna squeeze your pinky underneath that on the D string of the 3rd fret, and you're gonna take your middle finger and you're gonna put that on the 2nd fret of the G string, and then you're gonna take your pointer finger and you're gonna put that on the B string in the 1st fret, and it sounds like this. Now it's okay if the high E is dead. So a lot of times that sounds better than, a lot of times you don't, it's okay if that high E string, when you do it this way, but if it should sound like this if you're playing the E2. That's how it should sound. So that's the bargain part, and then you're gonna do a D chord like this, but then you're gonna bring your thumb over the top like this, and you're gonna fret the low E string, and this becomes an F sharp D, like that. For the, I call it a bargain, the best I ever had. So for that part, so you go, and you'll do it one more time, where he screams, Roger Daltrey. He screams right there. So you just play that a 2nd time. Now, again, the intro now is, there's like a little, there's like a what do they call that? Interlude or a bridge, where you're gonna go where I look at my face in the mirror and I see nothing without you. That part, you're gonna play a D chord, and you're gonna do this open, string open, so you're just gonna lift your middle finger like that, and then you're gonna just do a walking bass line. So you're just gonna bring this middle finger up, and this is like a C chord, some kind of C sus suspended chord, and then you're gonna move to an E minor like this by going from this to your pointer finger is gonna be on, you're gonna leave this finger down. So you're gonna go, so you're gonna leave this finger down, and you're gonna put your pointer finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, like this, and then you're gonna go to a G. Then you're gonna repeat that one more time. And then you're gonna go over to a modified chord like this, which is like an F sharp G or whatever, and you're leaving this one down, and you're gonna go here. So let me walk through that. So I look at my face in the mirror and I see nothing without you. 1 and 1 doesn't make 2, 1 and 1 makes 1, and I'm looking for that free ride to me. I'm looking, so that free ride part right there, the free ride, you're gonna do this modified chord right here. So before you had done at the beginning, that intro I showed you, it's that same chord. So let me take it from the top. I look at my face in the mirror and I want nothing without you. 1 and 1 don't make 2, 1 and 1 makes 1, and I'm looking for that free ride to me. I'm looking for you. So then you go back to that intro, and you're going to do that for like 7 bars or whatever. So you're going to go, back into the other chords I showed you. Gladly lose me to find you. Gladly give up all I've got to win you. I'm gonna run and never stop. I'll pay the price just to win you. Surrender my good life for bad. To win you, I'm gonna drown on some man and call it a bargain, the best I ever had. One little minor correction. Earlier, I forgot to tell you that you do a G chord before you go to this F sharp D. So you do a G chord like this. So 3rd fret, middle finger on the low E string. You're going to do 2nd fret with your pointer finger on the A string, and then ring finger on the B string in the 3rd fret, and squeeze your pinky underneath on the high E string. So, call it a bargain, the best I ever had. And then he screams. So, and then Roger screams. So, that's the entire song. That's a fun song. And again, you can be sloppy with this part. As long as you get that part. So the part where you go from the G to the D. As long as you get that part in, you'll get that. You can be forceful about it because it's important. This part is, it's almost like that part gets louder than the main part where you're using for the A chord. Gladly lose me to find you. I'm gladly give up all I got to win you. I'm gonna run and never stop. I'll pay the price just to win you. Surrender my good life for bad. To win you, I'm gonna drown on some man and call it a bargain, the best I ever had. So that's a great song to play. You can groove to that around the campfire. A lot of people know that song, and if not, you just play it once, and then pretty much the lyrics are very repetitive, and everyone will pick up on the lyrics, and everyone can sing the chorus and have a great time. And in the meantime, I hope this video finds you having an amazing day, and have a blessed day. Signing out.